The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's away we go then.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut-up.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Searching pass he's played there. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu. Can he get it through? Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. Fernandes. Messi. And here's Diaz. Goes for a shot! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 13 minutes is number 21, Luis Diaz.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Played into space. Pass is just off target. Yamal. Del Piero. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Yamal. Adams. Irwin. And it's been given away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in. Yamal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty look. He's having a hit! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Maldini does well to get it back. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Neuer with the clearance. Irwin.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Del Piero. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's played it long. Irwin cuts it out. A probing pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Del Piero. Beckenbauer proves too strong. And this is Rooney. Over to the right flank. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Conte. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for a runner. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Keeper's got good distance on that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Del Piero knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal going after that. He's found space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he can thump it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
There will be
And
one.
he's had it
minute
nicked
added
away.
time.
Oh, super find. Oh, now he can run away with... And Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Irwin. He's having a pop! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement. We would
Yeah,
like
you
to
don't get
inform
any
you
points
that
for stating the
CCTV
obvious,
is
Peter,
now
but
in
thankfully
operation
this
for
is
your
still
safety.
very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adams. This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Hazard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Lyon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Conte. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Lyon needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Stood up well to him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 21, Luis Diaz. Substitutions taking place.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong. Del Piero. Good effort from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Royce. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. He's found a way through. Rooney! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Has to go back here. Chance! Frustratingly close. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. Irwin. Rijkaard. Dixon. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Flings in. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Goes looking wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rui Costa. Thinks about the shot. Quick look, then plays it. And the shot! And that's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
After 80 minutes is number 21, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz.
So we have movement on both benches. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And he welcomes it in. And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Royce. He has found a way through. And he's been shifted off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Lyon really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. And it's Royce. The ball has bounced loose now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he thumps it clear. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Messi. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Referee's given a throw. Maldini. Nicely aimed pass. Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Irwin cuts out the pass. Now it's Batistuta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And they win it back again. Looking for a runner. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 26
The movement
minutes
so
is
precise,
number
the finish
10.
sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's a sharp little... He's having a shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And claimed it back swiftly. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Zanetti. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. Irwin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Fernandes. Looking for the run. Fernandes. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Irwin plays it short. Tries a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Alexander-Arnold. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. That's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it. And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So right back into the action. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Oh, well played. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Fermin!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Lopez, and he is deftly away. Zanetti clears without hesitation. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he thumps it clear. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandes. Just about up to the hour now. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Now it's Batistuta. He's beaten the last man. Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And Messi! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo, who does have an assist to his name. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Rooney. And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. They get a throw in. Tries to pass it through. Just too much on that. Fernandes. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. Akanji. Now, can they get him away? Caicedo. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Referee has just said play on. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Neymar.
Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's decided to go for it. Caicedo. Knocks it into space. Neymar. And it's played in. Tries from a long way out. That is decidedly lacking.
Munich really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Van Dijk. Number 19,
That was
Mbappe.
lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Rooney.
Deftly
Number
away.
5, Caicedo. Coming on the field.
And here's Neymar.
Number 4,
Rui
number
Costa!
8, Yamal. Number 24, Shevchenko. Number
Fernandes.
11, Federico
And
Valverde.
Alexander-Arnold.
Substitutions taking place.
Yamal. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Yamal. That's good defending, very good defending. That is good progress on the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Yamal. That's a sharp pass.
Manchester really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward
2 added
and give
minutes
themselves
have
a
been
chance
indicated.
to draw.
Real chance! And that's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Tries the cross. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? And the counter is on. Irwin. Now it's Batistuta. Mohamed Salah. Rooney is herring after that one. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. He is through here! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So this to break the deadlock. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Salah. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Still goalless. Diaz in acres of space out wide. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Torres. And he's decided to go for it. That has ended up in no man's land. Persib Bandung are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Royce. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Played into space, now it's Rooney.
Deserved a better ball there, he's right to be disappointed.
Nuno Mendes. I think that's offside, yes it is. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. And Diaz. Now he's got space here. Mignon claims comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. Threads one in. Quick look, then plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Percy Bandung couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And they've got rid. Now it's Torres. Zanetti. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Batistuta. A real chance! And again! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Torres. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Zanetti. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Those of you making their way home,
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we are back underway.
Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And Royce! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi. Diaz. Zanetti. Hakimi. Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. Percy Bandung do have a chance to counter here. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Royce.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Torres. And that is well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Still just a single goal between the sides. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Aimed beyond the defence. No way through there. Tries to pass it through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Royce. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. No, he's not getting his way this time. Great vision. Goes looking wide, and this is Hazard, and he's managed to get... He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Manuel must save this.
Number 11, Mbappe.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Hakimi. And he's picked out the run. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
The ball has bounced loose now. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Rooney. Number 21, Royce. Coming on the field, number 18.
And it's with the keeper.
Raúl. Number 19, Ødegaard.
And he's intervened well there.
Place.
And it's Mendes. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Messi. Zanetti. And Adams. Maldini. He's found a way through. Goes back. Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Ødegaard. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. That's really well cleared.
There will be 3 minutes
Knocks it out wide.
Time.
And reclaimed it in a good effort from distance. Boy, he struck that clean. Now he's off and running. And this is Mohamed Salah. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
I'd like to ask you to join me.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre. And
chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely shaped cross. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dixon has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position, and this is decent chance! Maldini clears. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have...
And the volley! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dix. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good chance here! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Trippier. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Backward it goes. Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Irwin with the short one. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a chance! Rijkaard tries to clear. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. Tries to get it clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Inter definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's on it. Can he get away? Duke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. Shot a goal! Dispatched clinically. Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Diouf. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Messi. And he's following up! It's hit the upright. Corner number 3 coming up.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Azar. That's a sharp pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Azar. Oh, perfectly measured that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Munich really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Provided by the local
So
police.
45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half then, just getting going.
Munich clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Juve always looking for that half a chance. Played out to the left flank. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Hazard. Out of play for a goal kick. Juve. Juve making good progress. Looking to play him in. Trippier. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Irwin. And it's Messi. Tries to think it through. Messi. Messi is the team's great visionary. There's the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Number 90.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And he's managed to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? Dix. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Neymar. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Oh, has another go! And it's there! They have turned it round, and they are celebrating. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was...
And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. big chance! Not a bad try by any means. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Dix.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win game.
That is Snuta! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. It is in their hands again. Could that be the decisive blow?
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Neymar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Azar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have...
And Messi! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Messi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Azar.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. And he's quick to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Azar.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Here comes the cross. And that has been knocked clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Coming on the field is
Diaz is there, and he can get that clear.
Substitutions taking
Spread
place.
to the right. Now it's Lopez.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's just beyond his reach. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tries to play it through. Fermin in acres of space out wide. All hands on deck for this one. Fermin! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pinches it off him. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dix. That's Rijkaard. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your reflections then, Jim?
Munich really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.